Here we are at the first Supercar Saturdays out here in Pembroke Pines. As you can see, this is a second Saturday of every month, but it's just started up. COVID finally cleared enough for it to go through, so I'm going to just do a walkthrough, actually grab the video of the other car, of everything that's going on, and show you what goes on here. It's a really beautiful day in South Florida, so it works good. So here's the cool thing about living in South Florida is just about every Sunday, if it's a nice night, I'll bring the dogs here to Lauderdale by the sea, pretty close to the house. Just get a nice walk in, get ready for the work week, because it's been getting crazier and crazier week by week with the start of the new year. But it's a good mental break for me personally. Get my head right, get set for what's coming this week, other plans, you know, with this YouTube, with the social media and everything else. Be prepared. You know, you got to set yourself up to not try to rush into Mondays too much. You know, be calm and be ready for it. Bro, you say hi, Jackson. These guys enjoy coming here every week too. Kind of their little getaway, knowing that they're gonna be cooped up in the house a little bit this week. So just a nice start to the week. Get everything rocking and rolling. Be ready for it. Clear your head. Make some money. That's what it's about, right? All right, have a good one. All right, here we are, Monday. Went to the beach last night. Good thing I cleared my head because it's been a complete show, which is good. Business is good, but let me show you what came in, what came through. 6-speed Silverado. Probably going back to the customer. They weren't so sure if they can afford to do the full rebuild, but who knows. Acura TL, I have no idea. This Nissan manual trans, that's out. We're outsourcing that one to get built. The case was cracked. Another Chevy. This one's gonna be a swap. Unit's already out. Challenger's still here, waiting on some parts for the 6060. This Scion just came in, not sure what's going on with it. Tahoe, the rear end is in. This is the old one. Spider gears are shot, everything else inside Not sure what's going on here with our Hemi action, but we gotta test that one out, go through. Mercedes is still here, should be close to the final test on that. Next in line, G5 rear main seal. That's out, waiting on the flywheel. Chevy still here, the part's supposed to come today. I don't know where the hell they went. And the Camry, no mo trans. That's out being rebuilt right now. We keep adding to this list, but it's good we need them because we've been doing some swaps. I think that Chevy, the red Chevy out there is what we'll be doing a swap with on one of these units. Camry action. Oh, here all parts ordered, waiting on those. Here's that 6060. We're actually waiting on one tool to get this 5/6 gear out. It's a little bit of specialty because of how deep inside the case it is. We don't physically have anything here that can do it, so waiting on that. Come back around, our guys are on that 76 Vet. The Verter just came in, trans is built. We're actually doing the flush on it now. Clear out all the lines and whatnot before that goes back in. And then Lexus unit is here ready to go in. We're actually doing the rear main seal on it too. So full bore in the shop, in the back parking lot. And then actually I'm gonna sneak you through around front and check out that. Here we are in the front of the shop. We got a lot of work out front here too. It's more than a week's worth. So gotta do what we can. No reverse on the minivan here. Don't mind the dirty Cadillac. Good old Mustang, literally, as you can see from the rust. But this got this straight 6 and trans is spewing to the front and the back. We're gonna have to check that out. The black Mercedes is ours. Trying to figure out what's wrong with that. We got all the codes, a lot of transmission codes on that. Suzuki, this is in for a rear main seal. And you sneak up down the road here. A little bit of a walk, but we've literally filled the parking lot between workers' cars and whatnot. Mazda 3, that's waiting to be picked up. Lexus just came in, that's got to be scanned. CTS just came in, that's got to be scanned. Ford Focus, we got all the mounts that we got to throw on that. All 4 mounts, they're all shot. Pilot is, let's see, rear main seal. And then the old Cadillac down here just came in. Blew a tranny line, so we popped the line back in, put some new fittings on it. Got to clean out the bottom, and that rounds out the craziness of what we got going on here. But hey, the more the merrier on my realm, but time frame too. You know, we can't overpromise 1-day turnaround times when we got a full shop like this. So realistically, you know, 3 to 5 business days for most of the work. Anything special takes a little bit longer, but doing what we can. And here is the true day-to-day, what I spend most of my time doing. Scanning, got the Bluetooth scanner underneath there for this Matco and road test. Customer comes in, we plug in, get their info, get any codes, take it for test drive, especially with the torque converter. We'll bring up the data screen, see if it has any slip, you know, in comparison to the RPMs, the controller, and kind of take it from there. But most of my day is bouncing back and forth, checking on the shop itself, making sure jobs are going the way they're supposed to be going. And then this baby, this is the Matco. We actually have a snap-on that got shattered screen on it right now, so I'm ordering a new screen for it. But this is the Bible. This thing tells us truly what we need to know in most of the newer cars, especially, not so much in the older ones, but the newer ones. Day by day, this is what drives a business is knowing what's going on with the electronics, especially inside these transmissions. So going for a little test drive, close the hood, make sure everything's going good. This one I'm checking the torque converter slip, make sure everything's okay, because there's a little slippage between 50 and 60, the customer is saying. So we'll get it on the road and check it out. Oh, when you're in your office and you hear a big block start up, not a big block, 350, sorry. When you hear a louder vehicle start up, you kind of work your way through. got the side pipes on it. Just a good sound at the end of the day. It's been a long, busy day. Good to hear that start up. Time to road test it, call the customer, and ship it on to the next later. All right, here we are yet again on the floor, behind the scenes. Another day, another quarter. Wanted to show you the one-day turnaround time on this Hummer H3. Took it out yesterday, ordered up the torque converter, pulled the unit apart, ordered the parts in the morning, got it built and finished this morning. So this thing is just about ready to go on up. Unit built. And then on top of that, we got everything already up and underneath. They're actually doing the rear main seal on it too, because that was leaking. That's a pretty popular, pretty common scenario. Everything else under here is not too bad. Decent for what it is. For mileage, about 150,000. But just about ready to pop this up and go. Another one following suit behind it. We have actually got 2 other phone calls on the H3s this week. So something about them, sometimes it comes like that all together all the way through. But this one's ready to go up and in. I'm going to get a video of it going up. And here's the transmission on its way up. And then I'm going to switch over to Lexus over here. Transmission out.
To the starter?
This is just to get to the starter. Look at that. Whole exhaust manifold.
And that's the starter here. To get to the torque converter, the starter must be removed.
So to get to the torque converter, starter's gotta come out. All this little work, even up front, we had to
the rack and pinion.
Lower down rack and pinion here, as you see. So none of this stuff, especially on these types of vehicles, is a quick and easy hit. Loosening up the frame bolts just to get a little more extra room there. Whole bunch of stuff, got to hold the engine up while all this stuff is going on. Just to sneak into the starter.
That's the engine
mount. Engine test. Engine mount, bracket. All this stuff's got to come out
in order to remove the,
just to get to the starter, just to get to the torque converter, just to get to the transmission. It's a whole process. Like I said, sometimes it sounds easy when people are talking about it, but it's a lot of work involved to get these things out.